Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Rivet and the name of the game is YDKJ HeadRush. I'm live, right? Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and obey. So we're going to continue right where we left off with the last episode. We're going to try to get Blue Clown to gold status and see if the game says anything about it.
To a theater near you. It's nothing.
All right, gotcha. Hey, come on, leave the goat alone. We have a show to do here.
Blue, time to make a decision. This one is Canada. Leave it or leave it. 10,000 bucks riding on this one. Wipe off that finger, because here we go. Based on the symbol found on the Canadian flag, what inappropriate thing might Canadian citizens accidentally do with their country's banner? Throw darts at it, shoot at it during hunting season, press it in their leaf collection book, or play Connect the Stars on it. The Canadian flag has a maple leaf on it. And during the fall, you can watch Canadians running and jumping into big piles of Canadian flags. Woohoo! Pick one, Blue.
Boing, 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 bop.
Coming at you. What do you expect from eating raw fish? Get it right. I'm handing over $20K. Oh, where is that? Here it is. I found one of those most embarrassing moment letters in this magazine. You're going to love this. It's written by a former president. See if you can tell me which one it is. I was at this really fancy dinner in Japan. All these totally important world leaders were there, and I puked all over the place. There must have been broccoli in the sushi or something. Who might have written this? Was it Gerald?
I think it was
you.
Hey, not everybody can be right. Just
no, it was
winner.
Bush. It was Bush.
All yours, Red. In 1992, George Bush barfed at a state dinner in Tokyo. But that wasn't nearly as bad as that dork sign they stuck on his back at the White House the next day. Red, it's up to you. What's next?
I got confused. I thought it was Reagan,
and
and
it's
he
worth
really hated
20,000
broccoli.
bucks if you get this one right. Okay,
Famously
for this
hated
next
broccoli.
question, I want you to
George.
imagine the... Oh, okay, hold on. That's my pager. Let me just check this out here. What? I don't know this number. I can't believe this. This better be important. Oh, here we go. It's ringing.
Greetings, young friend. We shall not converse today, as I am at the Globe, working on the Scottish play. I bid you farewell and beseech you to leave good message.
Whoa, who the heck paged me? William Shakespeare, Tennessee Williams, Anton Chekhov, or Aristophanes? Playwright William Shakespeare worked at the Globe Theatre, and his play Macbeth is about a Scottish king. But what's really impressive about Shakespeare is that he got a hold of me with an unlisted number. It's all you. H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, headbutt.
H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, headbutt.
Step right up to your headbutt category. Does your mommy still dress you? I'd say $50,000 sounds like a good place to start this headbutt question. Want to know how to headbutt? All right, you're going to see an equation like this.
Okay, I'll show
All
it
you
for
got to
this.
do is figure out the parts and add them together. Let's see here. Paid athlete is pro, littlest Hansen is Zach, add them up, pro Zach. Pretty simple, huh? Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Got your thinking caps on? Too late. It's time to do some addition. 10th letter plus rowing sport. All right, check this out. The first part of the answer is
J.
Mary Blige's middle initial.
Oh,
You got it, Blue. Type in your answer. Now here's what I don't get. How come when I wear those clothes, I don't look as happy and healthy as all those J. Crew people? My life sucks. All righty, Blue. What's it? And this is Baked Beanie Babies. And you're playing for a $30,000 wad. Okay, suppose the makers of Beanie Babies come out with new kinds of stuffed animals. If instead of beans, the new dolls are filled with the ripened ovaries of flowering plants, what should they be called? Nutty babies, fruity babies, seedy babies, or spleeny babies?
Huh.
It's you, Blue. Ripened plant ovaries are known as fruit, so they'd be called fruity babies. Ovary goodness. Hey, Blue, pick one. Say hello to Benjamin Franklin was an idiot. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Eyes up front, we're moving. If American Eagle Outfitters were named after the bird that Benjamin Franklin wanted the American national
easy.
bird to be, where would people go to shop? Crow Outfitters, Duck Outfitters, Turkey Outfitters, or Bobwhite Quail Outfitters? If Ben Franklin had his way, the American national bird would be the turkey.
On sale this week only. All winter coats lined with stovetop stuffing are 20% off.
Oh no, what's happening? What's happening? It's different this time. What's happening? No, no!
Congratulations, Blue! You have reached the gold threshold! Whoa! I am Abraham Lincoln! Hello! Oh, beware of the lasers that shoot from my eyes! Careful, they're hot! Bye-bye now! Gotta go! Back to you, Bobby!
Okay, we're gonna get back to the game, but when this one's over, you know, get a life, maybe? How about that?
Okay, so they don't say anything special when two people have the gold. They say anything special when two people have the silver. Interesting. I did not think of that. Oh well.
Your call, Blue. Hey, Red, out of the way, please, because Blue's about to go one-on-one with a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, if at first you do succeed, make a movie about it. Heads up, I'm going to read off 7 titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it was a movie first or a TV show first. As each title comes up, if it was a movie first, press 1. If it was a TV show first, press 2. And to skip, press 4. I give you 5,000 bucks for each right answer, and you lose 5,000 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Can we see the monkey timer, please? And we're off. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Clueless.
TV show. No?
Highlander.
That was definitely a movie.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Movie.
Mission Impossible.
TV show.
The Saint.
I don't know the thing.
Last one. The Addams.
That was a TV show first.
That's all she wrote. Hey, only one wrong. Pretty good, Tiger. Let's check out your total. Okay, let's keep going. Hey, Red, pick one. This baby is, those dorks in the front row are my parents. This one will get you 10 grand. Think fast. Say you want to play the cello, but your parents insist that you play the Monticello instead. What will you be doing at your school's orchestra concert? Plucking a Canadian city, beating one of Shakespeare's plays, blowing on Thomas Jefferson's home, or strumming the Wright Brothers Airplane? Red! You gotta answer it, Blue. A Shakespearean play? Thou art but a knave. Red, it's yours if you want it. Hit it, Red. Monticello is the name of Tom Jefferson's home, so you'll be blowing on a big old mansion. And it's pretty gross when it gets filled up with spit. Your choice, Red. What are we doing? May I introduce? That's a bunch of bull. This one can get you 10 grand. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If members of the Chicago Bulls were to participate in the running of the Bulls, what would fans see? Michael Jordan trotting in a horse race, Tony Kukoc sprinting in the Olympics, Dennis Rodman racing down Spanish streets, or Scottie Pippen rebounding in a China shop? You go, Blue. Ow, Red, you just been bit. The Running of the Bulls is an annual event in which bulls are released to chase after people on the streets of Pamplona, Spain. And I don't think Dennis is going to want to dye his hair red on that day. Guess what, Blue? You're the one who's bit. Hey, Red, time to pick. Here she is, South Pork. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Heads up, here it comes. Say Cartman from TV's South Park gets so fat that everyone has to leave South Park and move to the state that has the largest national park. What will happen on the next episode? Stan pukes on Wendy in Montana, Kenny gets killed in Alaska, Stan's dog humps things in Texas, or Chef sings about sex in Wyoming. All yours, Red.
Montana.
Montana? No.
Okay.
Blue, it's up to you. It's you, Blue.
Oh, baby, you feel so wrong.
It's gotta be Alaska then.
See, now I could have given you some cash if you would have picked this. The country's largest national park is Gates of the Arctic in Alaska. Now the nation's biggest ass, Cartman. Blue, time to make a decision. Hey, let's take a quick break for the following commercial message.
Hey kids, put down those chutes and ladders and come with me to Acne Land!
Look out for the puff pit! I'm lost in the forest of ingrown hairs!
Don't step in Black Cat Minefield.
Zit Mountain is about to blow!
Acne Land, the board game where bad skin is more than an embarrassment, it's an adventure.
Open wide, I got one big juicy head rush with your name on it. Now check out this clue. Who's your hero?
Can't explain the rules because I'm still playing from the beginning.
Good luck.
Pitfall Harry, I think. Has to be. Barcroft. James Bond. That'll be a Link. Okay, so Jill Valentine. Fuck. No. I never played Nightmare Creatures. That's one of the main characters.
Blue, you coward! You never even buzzed in! Red's got it! Hey, Red, I'd love to congratulate you on your win, but I was out late last night, and I'm a little tired, so maybe next time. Hey, thanks for playing, you two. See ya!
Yes, sir, that's show business. Thanks, everyone, for your work. Baby Diva, are we back in the saddle or what?
Wow, you both made it to the high scoreboard. If you can both do it again, I'll jump out of the computer wearing only a diaper. Not. Let me know if you want to play again. Hey, Cal, we got some fresh meat. Hit it.
It was the greatest spaceship ever built.
You can't catch mono.
Here's my first question. How many people are playing? Cool, got it. Okay, one. Cool. What's your name?
45 seconds.
All right, pick your icon. Just hit the number.
Huh. Didn't say anything. Okay, robot.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer's gonna be the letter B.
Enjoy the show! Okay, let's move it, people!
I was hoping it would say something if I did that. I guess not.
Welcome to Head Rush. I'm Bob, and you are pathetic. Playing by yourself? All right, whatever. Here's what you got to do. After a question comes up, you buzz in if you know the answer, and then you hit a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make your choice. Pretty tough, ain't it? And let's do it. Okay, pick a category. Looks like this category is
Supermodels for ecological awareness.
$10,000 for this one. Hey, remember that MTV fashion show, House of Style? Well, imagine that MTV wants to air a new show called Greenhouse of Style. Because of the conditions inside a greenhouse, what will the models be wearing? Fur-lined parkas, brightly colored scuba gear, satin radiation suits, or skimpy designer bikinis?
Be hot, so does it...
A greenhouse works by trapping heat inside of it, which is why the heat being trapped inside the Earth's atmosphere is called the greenhouse effect. And stay tuned to the upcoming Outhouse of Style, where the models will all be wearing oxygen masks. Category, please. And here we have a starring role to die for. $30,000 for this one. Okay, let's say Tom Cruise stars in a sequel to Born on the 4th of July called Died on the 4th of July. If Died on the 4th of July is about U.S. presidents who actually died on the 4th of July, which president will Tom Cruise definitely not be playing? John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, or James Monroe?
Lincoln, I think.
Get this, Adams, Jefferson, and Monroe all died on the 4th of July. My man Lincoln died on April 14th. Besides, Tom Cruise is way too short to play Abe Lincoln. Okay, I need a category. The category? A living, breathing juice box. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Hey, you know that saying, the straw that broke the camel's back? Well, suppose you take that straw, poke it into the camel's hump, and take a sip. Considering what camels store in their humps, what's the best name for this tasty beverage? Baby brew, brainy bubbles, fatty fizz, or sandy slurp?
I'm gonna say fat.
Camels store fat in their humps so they can survive in the desert.
And be sure to try new fat-free Fatty Fizz. Half the calories with all the full-bodied, sweaty camel flavor you've come to expect.
Alrighty, pick one. Open wide and get ready for It'll Make You Go Blind. $10,000 riding on this one. A 1, a 2, a 3. What's the best way to masticate? With one hand, with two hands, with your nostrils, or with your mouth? To masticate means to chew.
Yep.
Billy, what's going on in there?
Nothing, Mom. I'm just masticating.
Okay, brush your teeth when you're done.
I need a category. Headbutt, woo! Headbutt, woo! Headbutt, woo!
H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, headbutt.
Take a look at your headbutt category. Dear Diary, my mom's a cow. This question's gonna start out at 50,000 big ones. Okay, here's how you headbutt. You're gonna see an equation like this. All you gotta do is figure out the part. Fabulous. Can we go now? Flower plus famous diary writer.
Okay.
Okay, for the first part, I'm talking about that red
Rose.
flower that you give your main squeeze. You know, violets are blue and all that crap. The second part is the name of that. All right, type in your answer.
I wasn't sure if they wanted Frank or Ann.
You know, I really like that show, but I always wished Roseanne would, loosen up a little bit and say what was really on her mind. Not worry about appearances so much.
Knowing what we know now, you probably don't want that.
Okay, I need a category. For your enjoyment, Uncle Sam wants his MTV. You give me a right answer, I give you $30,000. Alrighty, now suppose in an attempt to further brainwash the minds of America's youth, the U.S. military changes MTV from music television to military television. Since they...
Wouldn't that just be the History Channel?
use military time for all their shows, which of the following would be the new title for MTV's 10 spot? The 0100 spot, the 1800 spot, the 2000 spot, or the 2200 spot?
That would be...
The U.S. military
10 p.m.
follows the 24-hour day clock. So any show that has 10 p.m. in the title would be on at 2200 hours. Yeah, you should see the military's newest show on MTV. It's called Sergeant Beavis and Private Butt Helmet. Category, please.
Bow, 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 bow. Splat.
And I believe this one's called
And he's got
A
third-degree
Moment of
burns.
Silence. Looks like this one's going for $10,000. Hey, don't you think it's about time all those people in the Scream movies would just shut up? If the killers in the next Scream want to prevent the girls from screaming, what should they do? Slice up their thyroids, bash in their patellas, grind up their uvulas, or rip out their larynxes. Without your larynx, also known as your voice box, no one can hear you scream. Which means there won't be another sequel, because their ability to scream is the only thing some of them actors got going for them. Okay, pick a category. Whoa, someone just got themselves a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is catching mom and dad wrestling. All right, I'm going to give you 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a WWF professional wrestler or
I got
a
this.
brand of condom. As each one comes up, if it's a wrestler, press 1. If it's a condom, press... Someone's in a hurry. Okay, get the monkey out here and let's go. Let's do it. Sheik, wrestler or condom?
Oh, that's right. Sheik never wrestled in WWF.
Ramses, Avanti, Trojan, last one, Salt. That's all she wrote. 6 out of 7. Not a bad day's work, my friend. Let's check out your total. Hey, take it.
So the reason why I was wrong in the first one, the Sheik refers to Ed Fairhat, who never, to my knowledge, wrestled in WWF. The Sheik, so the Sheik wouldn't fit, but Iron Sheik is who I was thinking of. Okay.
Where you can get it. All right, let's move on. I need a category.
Also, IRP Iron Sheik.
This one's called The Harsh Realities of Candy. How does $20,000 sound? Here's the pitch. How would you segregate a bowl of M&Ms? Lick the green ones, melt them down into a chocolatey mess, separate the different colors, or mix them with Skittles? Do it! Segregation refers to the separation of people, usually based only upon the color of their skin. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, everyone's just as sweet on the inside, even the ones with nuts. Alrighty, pick one. Pucker up for starring Jackie Chan as Bambi. This one will get you 10 grand. Okay, now you know how those action movies have those really dumb names like Above the Law and Judgment Night, right? Well, anyhow, what would you most likely hear in a preview for an action flick called Civil Disobedience? Jean-Claude Van Damme as Castro, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Napoleon, Steven Seagal as Gandhi, or Bruce Willis as Stalin. Take it! To get his political views across, Mohandas Gandhi practiced civil disobedience with non-violent methods like hunger strikes.
I am on a hunger strike until people listen.
Mohandas, you must eat something.
Maybe you didn't hear me the first time.
Category. It's time for the head rush. Don't you dare look away, because when you see 2 words that match, you better buzz in. If I think you're right, I'm giving you 5,000 clammies, but if I think you're wrong, you owe me 5,000. Oh yes, and let's not forget. Remember the clue! Your match better fit this clue. Your birth order's up. You want fries with that? Good luck.
I don't know. Middle dot. I don't know. Nope. Only got her. Well, at the time, Brad Trailer. Who the fuck is Brad Trailer? Brad Taylor. Oh, from okay. Almost perfect.
Not bad, not bad. Why am I yelling? I don't know. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, way to go, Green. You know, it's like I always say. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now, get away from the computer and go make some friends, will you? Bye-bye.
Fabulous work, everyone. Baby D, tell me what's going on. We got people on the clock. We playing again?
I just get her name wrong? Is that why?
It was a hard fight, but you made it to the high scoreboard. And now the reward, a free game. Of course, at this point, they're all free games. But it just sounded nice to say. Play again? Let me know.
Let me see if I can see.
Gee, first date. You slammed my hand in the car door.
Oh my Oh, this is the worst date ever.
Okay.
Ouija boards?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ouija boards.
B I
Come on.
T E M E. Hey!
Go get some coffee. This may take a while.
Okay, your turn.
Boy, I don't know if I have one.
Yeah, that was.
One
I
time
did spell it right.
was,
Didn't have a weird
Just can't
spelling.
get enough, huh? I understand. Come on, put down the taco and make me a show. Let's go!
Okay, I need a category. Let's see what we got here. Underground rock. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Okay, we've all seen Schoolhouse Rock. Am I right? Great. If Conjunction Junction were located on the Underground Railroad, what would be its function? Hooking up runaway slaves with freedom, hooking up drug addicts with dealers, hooking up suburbanites with downtown, or hooking up the Earth's oceans? Go for it! Before the Civil War, the Underground Railroad was a secret way for escaped Southern slaves to go north and be free. You can't beat it. Support a good cause and learn good grammar at the same time.
Hey, don't badmouth your grammar. She's a good lady.
Old man, get out of here.
I'm going.
I need a category. This category is known as, I'm going to rip you a new one. This one can get you 10 grand. Eyes up front, we're moving. Imagine a cartoon version of the story of Rip Van Winkle. Because of Rip's claim to fame, which of these cartoon characters could play him? Brainy Smurf, Sleepy the Dwarf, Woody Woodpecker, or Freakazoid? It's yours if you want it. Rip Van Winkle is famous for falling asleep for 20 years. Of course, today, he would have just been called a slacker and told to get up and go to college or something. Alrighty, pick one. Well, what do we have here? Actors in tights. I'm giving out 30 grand for a right answer. Coming at you. Which movie does not feature Hulk Hogan? Mr. Nanny, Suburban Commando, Santa with Muscles, or Chairman of the Board?
Easy.
Do it! Chairman of the Board stars everyone's favorite redhead, Carrot Top. The Hulkster's nowhere to be found. But hey, I pay big bucks to see a wrestling match between Hulk Hogan and Carrot Top. Okay, pick a category.
Hey, it's time for a question with me. Hit it, boys. Here we go. These guys get to turn up, get next to live, do. Oh, man's moldy memories. Keep to live, get back to live, do. Hey!
Alright, give it up for
Euro trash.
And it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right.
Hey, I was just looking at some old pictures from my vacation overseas. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. It's, oh boy, I forget where it is. Well, type it in there if you can help me figure out what this is a picture of. It's now a historical monument.
Okay.
Or what's left of it is. It divided this one city.
You want it? You got it.
Way back in 1961, the East Germans built a wall that split Berlin into communist and uncommunist parts. They tore it down in 1989. You know, when I was a kid, I built a wall to separate my side of the bedroom from my brother's, but it wasn't such a good idea.
Huh, why not?
Well, I forgot to put a door in it.
I need a category. The category is, I'm gonna get you, Mother Goose. Get it right, I'm handing over 20K. You know, who needs TV violence when you have children's fairy tales? Which of these does not happen in the fairy tale Little Red Riding Hood? Wolf eats old lady, little girl burns wolf, hunter chops open wolf, or wolf eats little girl? Take it!
Burns wolf.
Although the story gets pretty gruesome, Little Red Riding Hood never sets the wolf on fire. Man, if the book's that violent, can you imagine what the movie's gonna be like?
Goodness, Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Category, please. Here she is. Good old-fashioned name calling. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. All right, now what's the deal with University of Notre Dame sport teams? I mean, they call themselves the Fighting Irish, but they go to school in Indiana. I mean, what's going on? Say Notre Dame changes its team nickname from Fighting Irish to one associated with the famous Cathedral of Notre Dame. Which nickname will be on t-shirts across America? The Flemish Flems, the French Crepes, the German Sausages, or the Italian Stallions?
It's in France.
Go! The Cathedral of Notre Dame is a Gothic church in Paris, France. And it's also that place where that hunchback guy rang all those bells.
It looks like it's time for the 2-minute warning.
The bells! The bells!
Alrighty, pick one. Hey, nice choice. You just picked a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is, I don't care if it's a cartoon, cover it up. Okay, I'm gonna read off the names of 7 cartoon characters, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the cartoon character is naked or wearing clothes. As each one comes up, if he's naked, press 1. If he wears clothes, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. For each right answer, you get 5,000 clammies. And you lose 5,000 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. Okay, timer please. Let's boogie. Bugs Bunny, naked or clothed?
Naked.
Ren from Ren and Stimpy.
Naked.
Wacko.
Clothes.
Papa Smurf.
Clothes.
Beavis.
Clothes.
Scooby.
Naked.
One more. Rocco.
Clothes.
That's all she wrote. I am speechless. Unbelievable. 7 out of 7. Feel good? I hope so, because we're still playing here. Okay, I need a category. This one is, a band by any other name would still smell the same. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Let's boogie. Which of the following band's names is an example of onomatopoeia? R.E.M., U2, Wham, or Duran Duran? It's yours. Words that are meant to sound like their names are onomatopoetic, like boom, crack, or in this case, wham. Which was a lot better than their original name. They wanted to call the band, but they couldn't figure out how to spell it. Okay, pick a category. Now serving, I love rocks and rolls. $10,000 for this one. Wipe off that finger, because here we go. Based on the hardness of the substances in their names, which of these musical artists must rock the hardest?
Easy.
Pearl Jam, Goldfinger, Silverchair, or Neil Diamond? A diamond is the hardest substance on Earth, so Neil Diamond rocks the hardest.
That's what I've been saying for years, but do you kids listen? No.
Alrighty, pick one. Coming at you.
10-4, good preppy.
You get this one right, it's worth 30,000 greenbacks. Hey, have you noticed how the preppy look is making a comeback? I swear everybody's wearing those alligator shirts. Suppose truckers go preppy. Given what alligator means in CB lingo, what would you expect to see in their shirts? A highway patrol officer, a big piece of tire, a greasy diner sandwich, or roadkill?
Tire?
When you hear truckers talking about alligators, they're talking about large pieces of tire you see lying along the highway.
I couldn't help but notice your plaid mud flaps. Are those Tommy Hilfiger?
That's a big 10-4, Skippy.
Category, please. We'll be right back to the game after this commercial break.
Even with extension cords, my old pigeon can't even deliver a message next door. But with my new cordless pigeon, I can deliver messages to my homies anywhere in the world.
Cordless pigeon, cordless pigeon.
Batteries sold separately.
You want the head rush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. What a tool. I hope you have the tools to ace this head rush. Good luck.
Or use the hammer. Not really a... Well, I guess it is. Wolverine uses his claws. Whole bunch of stuff. Shield. Several things.
Nice hustle. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, Green, you were like the best player we had this whole game. Really, I mean that. Thank you for playing HeadRush, and hey, I'll see you next time.
And that's a wrap. Another day, another peso. Diva Bambina, tell me, is it going to be Uno Mas game?
You know, there are only a few moments in a person's life as important as making the high scoreboard, like tying your shoe for the 3,000th time. So why don't you do that too, and then tell me if you want to play again. Got it. You heard him. Move it or lose it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my, what is happening? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. I can't, oh my God, what is that? It's the biggest icon I've ever seen. I can't believe it. You've reached the silver level. Hi-ho, silver. I can't stand it. I can't take it anymore. Oh man. Woo. Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay, pick a category. Say hello to donating your body to science. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Think fast. Imagine you do a science project where you have to demonstrate kinetic energy. Which of the following best shows kinetic energy? Picking your nose, suntanning your butt, thinking dirty thoughts, or holding in a big fart? Go for it! Kinetic energy is the energy of moving things. So as you're digging your finger around in your nose, that's kinetic energy. And when you wipe your booger under your chair, that's sticky energy. I need a category. May I introduce, my dad's got a helicopter, let's put on a show. And we got 30,000 bucks in the pot. Okay, you ever hear that musical Miss Saigon with that big freaking helicopter that lands right on stage? If the producers of Miss Saigon write a sequel using Saigon's current name, what musical will you be watching? Miss Bygone, Miss Hanoi, Miss Ho Chi Minh City, or Miss Kampuchea?
I think it's Ho Chi Minh City.
Saigon was renamed Ho Chi Minh City after the former leader of North Vietnam. Man, I can't wait to see that musical.
Miss Ho Chi Minh City, you are so damn pretty. I wrote you this ditty, my grandma liked to knit it.
Okay, I need a category. This baby is, school sucks compared to TV. How does $20,000 sound? Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Which TV show best demonstrates the phrase necessity is the mother of invention? My Two Dads, Murphy Brown, MacGyver, or The Nanny? MacGyver's the guy who always comes up with some creative solution to a tough problem.
MacGyver, the lava's coming closer.
No problem. I need some tampons, the heel of your shoe, and 60 pounds of cement.
I don't have 60 pounds of cement.
Well, then we're screwed. Okay, pick a category. This bad boy is, where'd you bury my hat, Chet? Looks like this one's going for 10,000 bucks. Hey, you know that horror movie series, Friday the 13th? Well, if the next Friday the 13th movie is subtitled Jason Buries the Hatchet, what will audiences most likely see him do? Build a totem pole at a summer camp, make peace with his former victims, do the backstroke across a lake, or chop up fans of the Atlanta Braves. When somebody buries the hatchet, that means he or she makes peace with someone.
Thanks, Jason. I guess I can forgive you for chopping off my boyfriend's head.
Category, please. Well, now, what do we have here? Hey, you just picked a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, they got skizzles. All right, I'm going to read off 7 different things. And for each one, I want you to tell me if it relates to Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or both.
Oh, dear. This is going to be tough.
As each one comes up, okay, fine. You know the rules. Here comes the monkey timer. And we're off. Plays guard. MJ, Kobe, or both?
I think... No.
Went to UNC. Has his own Adidas shoe. His middle name is Jeffrey. Played for the fluent Italian. Last one.
Ah, I had
That's
no
all
idea.
she wrote. 4 out of 7. Well, enough said. Let's see your score. Hey, it's better than losing money. Let's move on. Alrighty, pick one. And this is, I'm on the JV shuffleboard team, and it's worth $20,000 if you get this one right. Okay, let's face it. The only reason they set Breaker High on a cruise ship was to get plenty of bikini shots. End of story. Say the yearbook staff on Breaker High gives out a Best Butt Award. Since they're on a ship, which of these titles would be most appropriate for someone with a nice tush? Best Bow, Perfect Port, Sexiest Starboard, or Sweetest Stern? The booty of the boat is called the stern. And of course, Jimmy would win. I mean, because all girls like guys with a big plump ass, right? Right? Okay, I need a category. Looks like this category is Have a Vice Day. And you're playing for a $30,000 wad. All right, let's find out if you ever read anything besides the comics in the newspaper. Look at the following list and tell me what 2 names are missing from the sequence. Nelson Rockefeller, Walter Mondale, blank, blank, Al Gore. Is it Ross Perot, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Dan Quayle, or Ronald Reagan, George Bush?
Okay, Vice President.
It's a list of recent vice presidents. The 2 missing ones are George Bush and Dan Quayle. See? Who says politics aren't fun?
I says.
Will you get out of here? I need a category.
Hey, move over, host boy. I gotta ask these kiddies a question. Here we go. These guys get up, do. Old man's molding memories. Hey!
And here we have
things that make you sing in the shower.
Get it right. I'm handing over $20K.
Hey, Bobby boy, did I ever tell you I used to be an actor on the stage?
No way. Get out of here.
Yepsy daisy. I was in a musical in a summer stock theater.
I don't believe it. Hey, let's hear a little bit.
Oh, I don't remember the words to the songs or like what it was called or anything, but...
Well, why don't you tell us what you remember, and then we'll type in the name of the show when we got it.
Oh, okay. I remember that it was a rock and roll type of show, musically. They made a big, fancy movie.
It's all yours.
Man, you should have seen me in my tight leather outfit, boy.
So you were in Greece, huh, old man?
You betcha. Hey, I can still fit in my costume. Want to see?
Whoa, no. I do not want to see that. No.
Bit rate's gone down.
I believe you.
Yeah, they used to have to grease me up to get me into it. You know, I got this big old booty.
There we go. Stabilize.
Alrighty, pick one. This category is known as Let's Make Fun of Old People. This one will get you 10 grand. Hey, you've all heard that saying, no pain, no gain when it comes to exercising, right? Well, if the saying were actually no pain, no Rogaine, who would you most likely see exercising to the point of collapse? People who are going senile, people who are balding, people with varicose veins, or people with bladder control problems? Rogaine's a drug that balding people use to try to regrow their hair.
Bit rate is being wonky now.
But if they don't want to exercise, I guess they can always fall back on that popular comb-over technique.
All right, let's go. Brush and bend and brush.
Category, please. Open wide and get ready for Like a Breath of Fresh Water. $20,000 says you don't know this one. Hey, imagine Ricky Lake decides to change your show so that every episode has something to do with an actual lake, okay? Great. If Ricky Lake decides to broadcast her next show from an actual lake, which of the following will she not be visiting? Lake Okeechobee, Mono Lake, Jumpinda Lake, or Lake Titicaca?
I've never heard of Mono Lake.
Nope, Mono Lake, better known as the Kissing Lake, actually exists. In case you're wondering, Jump in the lake or jump in the lake is not an actual body of water. And fortunately, neither is Ricky Lake.
My sister is also the mother of my children.
Okay, I need a category. Oh, looks like you've head rushed before. Well, check out this clue, because it may come in handy. What's your secret? Hey, you want to know my secret? Then come in close. Ready? I'm not wearing socks. Good luck.
Okay, she's a witch. Vampire hunter. Never heard of that. Okay, he's immortal. Who the fuck is Nikita? Okay, good guess. Well, he is. I kind of flubbed that one.
Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your final score. That's the game.
I didn't know who the fuck else that
green.
is.
What can I say?
And Dr. Hood,
and,
who is an alien?
Socialite, you know, throw a party or something, you know, write some letters. Hey, thanks for head rushing with me. I gotta go.
I wasn't wrong.
Nice job, people. Baby Diva, it's in your hands. Tell me, we doing another one right away?
Sorry, I just needed to look at something real quick.
We made it to the high scoreboard. This calls for a toast. Toast. When you're ready to play again, just let me know.
Yep.
Woohoo, we're going again. Hey, you, we don't need that. Move that. All right, it's a game. Let's go, people.
I need a category. Let's see what we got here. Can't we all just get along, John Silver? $10,000 riding on this one. Hey, check it out. Long John Silver, you know that seafood place? They're looking for wait staff. If the manager says he's looking for someone resembling Long John Silver from the book Treasure Island, what could you do to land the job? Replace your hand with a hook, chop off a leg, grow another head, or rip out your tongue. Long John Silver from Treasure Island only has one leg, so you're going to have to chop off one of yours. Hey, but who needs a leg when you can get all the free hush puppies you can eat, huh? Okay, pick a category. Pucker up for, are those dead guys in your pocket? $20,000 for a correct answer. And we're off. If you want to borrow $29 from your friend, what combination of dead presidents should you ask for? 4 Lincolns, 1 Hamilton, and 4 Washingtons, 2 Jacksons, 1 Clinton, and 4 Washingtons, 3 Hamiltons, 2 Lincolns, and 4 Washingtons, or 1 Jackson, 1 Lincoln, and 4 Washingtons? You got President Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill, Abe Lincoln on the $5 bill, and you got George Washington on each one of the $1 bills. So that gives you $29.
Boom.
Unless your friend decides to break into his penny collection, then you're going to have 2,900 little Lincolns and one nasty backache. All righty, pick one. All right, dude, you just picked a dis or dat. category for this dis or dat question is The Good Humor Man Rocks. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 different thingamabobs, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor or a musical group. As each one comes up, if it's a chill out, okay? You know the rules. Get the monkey! Let's go. Here we go. Holy cannoli, ice cream flavor or base? Milli Vanilli. Wavy gravy. Chubby hubby. Chunky monkey. Boingo boingo. This is it, Bananarama. That's all she wrote. You missed 1, but you hit on 6. Not too shabby. Let's check out your total. Satisfied? Great. Let's move on.
Neighbor of the Beast.
Okay, I need a category. And I believe this one's called I Gotta Take a Gap. $10,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. Hey, imagine that your local Gap changes its name to the Cumberland Gap. If they change their stock accordingly, what would you expect to buy there? Daniel Boone coonskin baseball caps, General Custer fringe moccasins, Pocahontas beaded necklaces, or Marco Polo polo shirts? Custer moccasins? No, but I hear to put those on, you need a little big shoehorn. For the curious, here's the right answer. Daniel Boone's Wilderness Trail runs right through the Cumberland Gap, which was the main route for people moving out west.
Coonskin caps? Sure, like they're so 19th century.
Okay, pick a category. This one's called MTV is Our New Government. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. All right, now listen up. You know how the real world starts out with the cast telling us that it's a true story about 7 strangers? Well, imagine you tune in one day and you hear this instead.
This is the true story
of 9 strangers
picked to sit on a bench
for the rest of their lives. Find out what happens when people stop being nice
and start passing judgment.
What's the best name for this new show? The real U.S. Cabinet, the real U.S. House of Representatives, the real U.S. Supreme Court, or the real U.S. Senate?
Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court has 8 judges and 1 Chief Justice, each handpicked by the President and required to interpret the law for the rest of their lives. Oh my God, we're wearing exactly the same robe? I cannot handle this.
So what? At least mine fits me.
You're so cruel. I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Doing things to yourself in the name of science, and it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. A 1, a 2, a 3. Imagine an episode of Bill Nye, the Science Guy, where he demonstrates the concept of fission on himself. What would you see him doing? Becoming one with his assistant, harnessing the power of his natural gas, splitting himself in 2, or jumping into a rocky crevice?
Fission would be splitting.
Fission is a reaction in which a nucleus breaks into 2 smaller nuclei.
Now, class, I'm going to demonstrate the process of fission.
Well, this sucks.
Category, please. The category? God Save the Burger King. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Here's the pitch. Imagine that Burger King opens a restaurant in Russia named after Russia's historical rulers. What will the new Russian Burger King be called? Burger Tsar, Burger Khan, Burger Kaiser, or Burger Emperor? Before the Communist Revolution, the old rulers of Russia were called czars.
Да, ну чего тебе надо еще? Hey, I'm talking to you. You want fries with that or what, comrade?
Okay, pick a category.
Spread out, host boy. I'm taking over this ship. Here we go. These guys get up, old man's morning memories. Hey!
For your enjoyment.
Dirty old man.
How does $20,000 sound?
I tell you, this country's going to hell in a hand thingy. It's getting so you can't even trust the good old president of the US of A anymore. You know, like that big to-do that happened a while ago. You know the one. Oh, what was it called? Oh, I can't remember. You know, hey, if you type in the answer, I'll give you some money. Let's see now. Oh, it was a big presidential scandal, like back in the 1970 years. You see, some fellers...
Go for it. Type in...
That Watergate hotel was where the President Nixon had those fellas steal the secrets from the Democrats. You know, he shouldn't have ought to done that. You know, nowadays it seems like everyone's got their own kind of gate scandal. You got your Iran gate, and your Whitewater gate, and your nanny gate, and your stop swinging on my gate, and... Wait.
Alrighty, pick one. Alright, give it up for skinny freaks in their underwear. $20,000 says you don't know this one. Think fast. If Calvin Klein comes out with a new line of underwear called Calvin Klein, what should be the new ad slogan? It makes your temperature rise, obsession with black holes, it's electricity in your shorts, or it really accentuates my mass. The Kelvin scale is a temperature scale.
Absolute zero.
Brr, temperature.
Thermometer.
Calvin Klein.
I need a category. The category is directions out of your butt. This one can get you 10 grand. Hey, you know how you make up phrases to help you remember things like every good boy deserves fudge and stuff like that? Which phrase would help you remember the order of the 4 compass points going clockwise from the top? Nobody smells wet eggs. Every nut walks slowly. Never eat stinky worms or suck each nose wart.
Okay.
North, east, south, west. Of course, if you do have to eat stinky worms, just hold your breath. They go down real smooth like. What? No, you didn't. You didn't. No, get out! Run! Run away from the keyboard! No!
Green, you have reached the unreachable. Welcome to the gold threshold. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And now, Green, in your honor, I will shoot lasers from my eyeballs. Would you like to see my gold tooth? Hey, gotta go. Back to you, Bob.
So, you got any plans for after the gold level? Because, you know, that's about all we have for you. So, finish the game and get a life. Category, please. Don't move, because we'll be right back after this short commercial message.
From the makers of Man Packs come Rat Pads.
They're cool. My friends all wear them.
What are they?
I don't know, but I'm wearing one.
Rat Pads come in 3 sizes. Super for heavy days, regular for normal days, and extra light for light days.
Whatever that means.
Where do you put it?
I don't know, like down there somewhere.
You want the head rush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. Don't be afraid to express your emoticons. Just be afraid of the people who use them. All right, good luck.
Easy.
Good effort, good effort. Nice hustle. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself, and you came out on top. You know, not many people can say that, but yeah, they can. Oh, well, thanks for playing. Bye.
All right, that's a wrap, everybody. Great show. Baby Diva, what's going on with the players?
My, you got the high score. Your name will be plastered up there for everyone to see forever. Or at least until the next person with half a brain plays the game. Are you that person? Let me know if you want to play again.
Alright, let's do haiku the stream. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Snow White Christmas Day. A nocturnal cheetah stings at the perfect car. So I'm going to take a break for now, check a look at something, and I'll be back with some Street Fighter. Alright, later.